We need to obtain the value of the given expression a plus omega squared multiplied to a plus omega squared plus omega 4 up to n to n factors, and it's provided that 1 omega and omega squared, these are the cube roots of unity. Now, before starting with the problem, let's state two properties. So if 1 omega and omega squared are the cube roots of unity, then it immediately follows that 1 plus omega squared, that means the sum of the roots, that's equals to 0, and the product of the roots, which is omega cube raised to the power of 3, that will be equals to 1. Now let's start with a problem. So here we have a plus omega squared multiplied to a plus omega squared plus, we have omega raised to the power of 4, but you can find its value. Simplify its value as omega raised to the power of 4 is equals to omega cubed times omega, means exactly the same thing. Now since omega cubed is equals to 1, so this will be equals to omega plus omega multiplied to a plus omega raised to the power of 4. So this value is equals to 1 omega plus, now we need to find out the value of omega raised to the power of 8. So omega raised to the power of 8, so that's equals to omega raised to the power of 4 whole raised to the power of 2. Now what is omega raised to the power of 4? So that's omega, so omega squared. So this is the value of omega raised to the power of 8, omega squared. And this continues up to 2n number of terms. So here immediately we observe that each of the expressions are identical and they are multiplied to itself 2n times. So that means we have a plus omega squared. So this will be multiplied to itself 2n number of times. Right. Now what we can do, we can replace omega plus omega squared. So we'll use this particular expression. So from this we can say that omega plus omega squared is equals to -1. So let's replace this value here. So this gives us a minus 1 raised to the power of 2n. So this is the value of the given expression.